It's your man with the plan, Jay Grinds. Today we are going to be doing a tier list where we rank the top 30 snipe filters in NBA 2k22 on a tier list. Before we get into that, man, if you guys are new, if you could smash that sub button for me, I greatly appreciate it. We are on the grind to 750 subscribers, man. We're getting kind of close. If we could hit that today, that'd be insane. But let's go ahead and get right into the video, man. So this is going to be ranked in order of how you make MT the best. So S is going to be a great filter to make MT. D will be maybe not such a great filter for making MT. It's not going to be like which filters I like the best, though I might have some input on that. But it's just going to be ranked from MT making to least MT making. First filter we have here looks like the NBA 75th Dark Matter Central filter. This filter, I'm gonna put this filter right now as it stands. This is being recorded on July 31st. I'm gonna put this filter in B tier for now. We'll see. It might go down to C tier. It's a good filter. It was super good when MJ was in packs. But on this filter, you got MJ and Giannis, NBA 75th. They're going for like 25k is the cheapest one, something around there. So it's a good filter. I actually probably will keep this in B because as I was doing some research on this, I got a snipe that had been up for literally 4 minutes. When it was like a 6k profit snipe that I got, and the card already sold. Got my 6k, and it had been up for four minutes. So obviously it's a super low key filter, which makes it much better than. So it might have been C, but we're gonna keep it B for sure. Next filter is the NBA 75th cheapest filter. I'm gonna put this one in D just because of the fact this is tough that my images didn't come over properly how I made them. That's tough. This is NBA 75th cheapest filter. It's a good no. Let's bump this one up to C. The only problem with this filter, it's a great filter, but the only problem is the cheapest cards on it are super cheap. So your max buyout has to be like 12,000. I think the cheapest one is like 15k, 14k. So you got to put your max buyout about 12,000, and at that point, it's almost like why don't you just work the Dark Matter cheapest? But it is still a really good filter, man. I do enjoy working this filter. But I think for making over MT, it might be a little bit dry, and then just the fact that the price point you have to work on because of the cheap cards is why I'm going to put that there. Anthony Davis. This is a NBA 75th Dark Matter Southwest Division filter. This is another. You got Anthony Davis and Kawhi. I'm gonna put this one. I might put this one in C as well. It is a great filter. It's almost on par with MJ, but I did get that bailed snipe on that one. So these filters are a little bit older because these cards aren't in packs anymore, which makes they can't really be top tier because they might be a little bit dry. Next filter. This is so you guys can't see. This is tough, man. I spent literally 2 hours or so making all these images. And you can't really, we're only getting part of them, so that's tough. I'll have to look into that next time. This is the 500 maximum bid and 100k minimum buyout, so it's a good filter, man. I would put this this is like the enabled filter, but you don't have to buy all the cards. I'd put this filter probably B, man. It's a great filter. I've seen a couple of snipes on there, but I have not worked this filter too much, to be honest. But it is a great filter. So yeah, you guys can watch my snipe filter videos. I'll leave ad card at the end, or we'll put it at the end if you need information on how to work any of these filters. I've gone over every single one of these filters at some point in a video. Next filter is the 500 filter, man. This filter for making MT purposes. Man, this is a tough one. I would put this card or this filter, I guess C. To be honest, I don't have enough experience working the 500 filter to know exactly how often you get cards that aren't just snipe them for 500, sell them for 750 kind of thing. So I'm gonna put it in C tier. I think it's a good filter. I'm gonna be doing a video working this filter coming up soon. Probably gonna be coming out Wednesday, where I spend a couple hours on the 500 filter and see what we get. So I'll have more knowledge on that for this next tier. I'm gonna start doing these snipe filter tier lists, maybe every couple weeks, every week, something like that. We'll see. Next filter we're gonna get into is the coach's cheapest filter, which would be like 500 max buyout. This filter is actually super underrated, and you get these cards. I'm gonna put this one for making MT. Man, this is tough. B or C. I hope I don't have a bunch just going on in C. I'm gonna put this filter in B tier. It's a bit of an annoying filter to work, but you can make some good money on it if you stay on it long enough. You get all the cheap ones to pop up, which is annoying, but you can get these pink diamond coaches. You can get the opal coaches to pop up for 500 MT, whatever the cheapest one is. So we'll put it B. It's a great way to make some MT, especially on pack days. On pack days, great filter to work on. Next filter, we got the diamond contract filter. Right now, it's going in B. Filter is fantastic because 2K just released that locker code. It's where everybody gets a free diamond contract and a free dark matter. So obviously, good filter right now. It might change in my next tier list the next time I do this, but yeah, I might also have to add some more tiers next time. We will see. You know what? No, for right now, I'm gonna move this one up to A, because right now this filter should be popping off. Next filter is this is Diamond Shoe Boost filter, 350 max buyout. You just basically just keep refreshing, and you look for any card that is valuable. So speed with ball handle, 3-point shot, different thing. It's an okay filter. It's not one of the best. I'm gonna put that one in D tier. It's a little bit frustrating. Atlantic enabled filter, man. I would put this filter in A tier. Great filter, just like alongside with this central enabled filter. A tier. These are great filters to work on. Maybe a tiny bit dry, but it is a great way to make some MT. You gotta have some patience, man. Next filter, we got the dark matter enabled filter. This is a tough one because just speaking filters, it's a S tier. It's our first S tier filter. I don't really think that it is worth it. But as far as making MT from a filter, dark matter enabled is one of the best for sure. Is probably the best. So it's got to be an S tier, but it is not. I don't think it is worth it at all to actually buy the enabled filter. Although I am in the process of buying my enabled filter back. I'm gonna finish that up today. So I bought it for 5 million, sold it for 1.5 million, and now I'm buying it again. Tough times, man. We're losing a bunch of MT. Kristap's Gamma filter, man, definitely A tier right now. I'm having some great success on this filter. Kristap's Gamma, just find the cheapest one. Fantastic filter. Been getting a lot of pop-ups, and you can get some bailed snipes on there as well. This is the Grizzlies filter. Right now, it's a great way to make MT, but I'm going to put it in B tier. Basically, just find the cheapest Grizzlies, lower your price 20-30%, man. Great filter, should be a lot of pop-ups. Super good filter on pack days. However, the price of Grizzlies cards do drop on pack days, so just make sure you don't snipe them for too expensive. Good filter, man. Hero filter, definitely an A tier filter, man. Cheapest hero. Great filter. Been making some good MT on that filter lately. Dark matter cheapest filter, definitely S tier. Great filter to make MT on. For making MT specifically, it's definitely one of the best. And the next filter we're gonna go over is the MyTeam Anniversary enabled filter. I'm gonna put this one in B only because I feel like this one breaks every time content drops, because the new card is gonna be pulled so much that it's gonna break the enabled part of it probably. It is a good filter. Basically, you just enable like Luca and whatever cheap MyTeam anniversaries are, and then put so that way you can at least get your maximum maximum buyout to like 15,000 or 20,000 even would be good. So you can snipe any, you see any Kobe's, any Shaqs, any Tacos, Any expensive one. It's a good filter, man. I'm gonna put that B. Next filter we're gonna go over is the Kobe Bryant hard scope MyTeam anniversary. He's going for over 100K right now. This is a good filter. I'm gonna put this one A or B. This is tough, man, because I feel like the filter is gonna be a little bit dry, but obviously you have potential to get a pretty great snipe, because somebody might throw this card up like for 12K thinking that was his price, same as the other anniversary cards, etc. You know what, I'm gonna put him in B as well. Same with the Shaq one. We'll put that in B as well. Same, this is a Shaquille O'Neal hard scope MyTeam anniversary and cheapest, I think, and then Kobe Bryant MyTeam anniversary cheapest. I'm gonna put those in B tier. They're still great filters to work on, man. I mean, all these filters are certainly workable filters. You can make MT on them, but I feel like these ones up top are better. Next filter is going to be, I'm trying to remember what filter this is. This has got to be, okay, this is the MyTeam anniversary Lakers filter. MyTeam anniversary Lakers cheapest. I'm gonna put, no, I grabbed the wrong one. This one's the MyTeam anniversary Lakers cheapest. You got AD and Kobe on here. I'm gonna put this one in C, man. It's a good filter, but it's only got AD and Kobe on it, if I remember correctly. And obviously you're really just hoping for a Kobe to pop up, and it's probably going to be pretty dry on the AD part of it because he's not in packs anymore. This was a much better filter when AD was still in packs, as you can make MT sniping ADs and have a chance to get a Kobe Bryant snipe as well. This filter with LeBron, I don't remember what filter this is, so we're going to have to go back to that. Next filter is the Ben Simmons Mystic filter, man. This is gonna be an A tier filter, I believe, in my opinion. Ben is still in packs, man, and it's gonna be an active filter. People are gonna throw him up for the wrong price, man. It happens all the time. Made a lot of MT on this filter. Same thing with this Luka filter. You know what, Luka filter I'm gonna put in S tier because I'm loving this filter lately. He's got a lot of value, and he's still in packs, and people will throw him up for 20K, 30K, 10K, and not even realize, man. So this is a great filter to work right now. Next filter we got, we'll put another one in S tier. We got Opal filter right here. Opal cheapest, great filter, definitely S tier. Good way to make MT, man, especially on pack days. You always get tons and tons of snipes on the Opal filter, man, and we have bots attached to this one, and the hero filter. So they buy heroes at 20,900, opals at 5,600, dark matters at 8,600. So these are all great filters to work, man. The next filter we got we got Swish Kareem, who is, I believe, still going for over 100K. He was last night. I'm gonna put this one in B as well, man. Good filter. B's a good spot for that filter, man. It might be a little bit dry, but obviously you can make some decent MT on that filter. Next we have Taco Dark Matter cheapest, man. This is a great filter to work on. The question is, because there's so many man, I think this is another B tier filter, man. Great filter to work on. All you do is do Taco Fall, hard scope him, color Dark Matter, and find the cheapest one, which you should be like around 20,000, the galactic one, and then just snipe anything for 1,500. Obviously you can get end games, you can get the Invincibles, you can get, it's out of position card, anything can pop on that filter. It's a great filter, man. Taco has some of the most expensive cards in the game, so it's a great filter to work on. Obviously here we have the end game filter, man. It is S tier for making MT, but I don't think it's the best way to make MT, to be honest with you. End game filter is great, but it's super dry. It's gonna get better as time goes on, but it is still an S tier filter, man. You get a snipe on there, you're making tons and tons of MT, man. Next filter we have is the Invincible 85k max buyout. I'm gonna put this filter in A tier. This specifically with Tim Duncan is referring to Invincible with an 85k max buyout filter. So you don't see, so anything you see on here is a snipe, pick it up, because on Xbox bots buy out Invincibles for 100,000 MT, buy it now price. And obviously you can see Invincibles for that sell for 150k on the same, on the same filter. So good filter, A tier filter, man. Next filter is the out of position enabled filter. I figured out what this is. This is the MyTeam Anniversary cheapest filter. I think this is a D tier filter just because of the fact that the pricing on these MyTeam Anniversary cards is like 10,000 for the cheapest ones, which means you have to put your maximum buyout to like 8,000. And at that point, why aren't you just working the Dark Matter cheapest filter for 7,000? So it is a good filter, especially if all of the MyTeam Anniversary cards prices start to rise, or like I said, you can enable the MyTeam Anniversary card, and then it's a much better filter if you enable all the ones that are going for 10,000, 11,000, around there. But just the cheapest, I don't really like that filter. I don't spend much time working it at all. Next filter is the out of position enabled filter. I like this filter a lot, man. You can snipe out of position Yao, out of position Taco, out of position KP. However, can I put this in more than... this is tough. This is a tough one. I think I have to put this in C tier. I love this filter, to be honest with you guys, but for making MT, I don't think these cards go for too much anymore. And gonna be a little bit rare, and yeah, it's just not going to be the best filter for making MT. This is the Invincible 100k max buyout filter. This is a tough one. I think this is gonna be an A tier filter, right around with the other Invincible filter. It's tough. It's a decent way to make MT. However, there's so few Invincibles that are actually snipes in the game, and there's a huge potential for you to snipe L cards, man. These Invincibles are constantly, you'll check their pricing, you'll see one going for 140,000, and then you finally snipe one 10 minutes later and you post it up and it undersells and you barely break even, or you lose some MT. That's the problem with this filter, as well as just potentially just sniping a Tim Duncan on accident because it pops up, and they pop up so frequently. It is still a great filter to work on. You can still make a lot of MT, but I just don't think I can put that one in S tier. That is the end of the video, man. If you guys are new, if you could hit that subscribe button for me, man. We do all kinds of sniping here. Would appreciate it. We are on the grind to 750 subscribers, man, as well as hit that like button for me on the video. I greatly appreciate it. And leave a comment, man. Let me know what you guys think. I apologize if I left anyone out, but leave a comment. Let me know what you think. This is the first time I'm doing this, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, man. Y'all have a blessed day, though. J Grinds out.